Hi, everybody, and welcome back
Hello,
to
hello.
Dram Divided. Hope everyone can hear us well and all that, and hope everyone has had a good 2 weeks since the last episode. So, as always, my name is Frederick, and on this side we have
Emil, and a warm welcome to you all.
yeah, warm welcome, everyone. Warm welcome. So, yeah, today we're gonna do something I think a little bit more special because we haven't really done these kind of whiskeys before here. I don't think we have. I have done on my old channel, but today is another day, I guess. So we're gonna do some Islay. Actually, we have a series we want to do with some theme of Islay whiskies. So we want to welcome you all, and I also want to say thank you for any new subscribers here. We just hit 64 subscribers, and we have Sandra here. Hi, Sassy Brown. Nice to see you. Shana, shana. So yeah, I mean, so we're gonna do some Bruichladdich for the Islay. And we have 4 whiskeys here. I think people are gonna realize as we're doing this that why are you starting with pretty much the older stuff immediately. The thing about that is because basically they're not higher cask range or heavily peated as the last 2 are. So that's why. So we're gonna start with the first one, and yeah. That is a bottle I do own, because 2 of these are actually samples being given to us. So yeah, we are not being sponsored by anyone else but my parents, actually.
Our only sponsors.
Yeah, they are sponsors. So we got James here as well. Hey, James Morgan.
Hey,
nice
James.
to see you here. Nice. So yeah, and we got Dominic as well.
Hey,
hi,
Dominic.
man. Nice to see you as well, my friend. So yeah, we're gonna start with the first one, or maybe you should first tell people. Is there anything you want to tell people?
I have so much to tell. How much time do we have?
We could do a 12-hour here. So
yeah, sure. No, I think it's kind of funny how we landed on the Bruichladdich episode today, because we were talking. What are we gonna do for the next one? Because this is kind of Plan B. We had something else planned originally, but when you asked me, I was like thinking, and it's been a while since we did like nice whiskey, because we did last time it was like bottom shelf whiskey. We've done some rum, we've done some other stuff. Of course, we did the drums of the month, which are nice, but those weren't new. So I said it would be nice with some new, good, high quality whiskey. So that's how we landed on this. And speaking of the bottom shelf whiskey, when I received my samples for this episode, Frederick actually gave me the, in Swedish we call it the slatten, like the final little nubbin of each of our these puppies. And so rigging up for this episode, I thought I'm gonna have a drink beforehand, and there was so little left in all of them. So I basically made my first. This is the first Emil original blend here. It's equal parts Jameson, Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, and Red Label.
It is a word sensation. What are you gonna call it?
The Unholy Matrimony.
The Great Divide.
Yeah, the Great Divide. And the shocking thing it's not bad.
That's interesting. I'm actually drinking a Teeling small batch, one of our dram of the month, as Sandra says, and so people know.
Explaining, yeah.
Yeah, explaining. And we got Jim as well. Hi, Jim. Nice to see you as well. Thank you for the samples and all the stuff you provided with us.
Oh my god. Yeah,
you have ruined Emil financially. So
yeah.
He's our sponsor. Jim is our sponsor. Or
he's an expensive sponsor to have. He makes us pay for everything.
Yeah.
But Jim has made it possible for me to get my hands on one Glen Scotia 11-year-old sherry double. He let me get my hands on 2 Teelings, one pineapple rum cask, and one Pinot Noir cask. And he also sent us what Frederick is about to show you.
Yeah. This is some really cool shit, man. But due to the lightning, it might.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely work.
Can
on
you
the
tell
label
people
there,
about
Jim.
this, Emil, please?
A little bit. So a few episodes ago, we each had a sample of one of these babies. Batch 1. This is batch 2. It's to long story short, it's kind of Ardbeg Cask finished rum.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. I haven't tasted this one yet. I was going to taste it tonight before this live, but yeah, due to unforeseen circumstances, I had to resort to my bottom shelf, my Hicks blending instead.
Yes, nice.
So yeah, but that one's one to look forward to, I think.
And as we go along this live stream, please, if you have anything you want to ask us about the whiskey there, if we're not providing too much information, please write in the comment section and we will get in touch with you during the live. And yeah, Emil, are you ready?
I don't think I am, but let's do it anyway.
That sounds like always. That's great. So the thing to know here is that we're trying something new here as we're doing this. We're going to have like a background thing for each bottle we're drinking. So you know who we are about the bottle we're drinking. And also some useful information. Because if you do not understand...
One thing before the bottom part of the screen goes away.
Yeah.
The land and the dram.
Yeah, please tell people.
We were doing some basic research, and apparently in the philosophy part of the Bruichladdich website, they had a quote. I'm not going to pull it up. It's kind of like we here at Bruichladdich, we are trying to unite the land and the dram and all this, and we just thought the land and the dram, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
So it's from the Bruichladdich. It'll probably stay for all of our Islay series.
Yeah.
It's like the title, I think. But it's especially appropriate for this episode.
Yeah. So let's get to it, people. So I'm just going to make sure I put up the first one. So let's do this. So this might take a while. Technical difficulties, as always. Let's see here. Bruichladdich. There we go. So you know what we're drinking, and then we're gonna do this one. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Should I speak to the people as you're taking the live stream, I guess?
Do so.
Yeah. So we're gonna start with the 1927. It's a Bruichladdich vintage. All the information we have here comes from the distillery's website. So the 1927 is an unpeated Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. It is a limited 6,000 bottles at cask strength of 48.1% ABV. And it's matured all of its life on Islay, of course, because it's an Islay whiskey. Bottled at the distillery without chill filtration or any coloring. And this one is only exclusive for the travel retail. It is now sold out, so I don't think you're going to get it on the travel retail. You might find it on secondary market, but you're going to pay a lot for it. When I bought this bottle, I think I paid 190 euros. So yeah, that's it. Another thing to know about this whiskey is the second part. It's actually what they have done with this one, because there's a history, what kind of cask maturations they've done. So we're going to get to that one right now. So let's see, two different paths toward perfection. So they have had two different cask journeys to mature this one, to make this many bottles as possible. So the first one is refill American bourbon casks for 17 years. Then it was fine French claret, Bordeaux Grand Cru casks for 5 years. Probably butcher that whole French word. And then it was Spanish Sherry PX Fernando de Castilla for 4 years. The other one they used was refills Spanish Sherry butts for 18 years. And then they had Spanish Sherry Oloroso from Fernando de Castilla. And as you might see there is a Fernando de Castilla is mentioned 2 times because they did a collaboration with this one here. So yeah, this is a collaboration with them, if anyone wants to know. There's a lot more information you can find on their website if you want to look it out. So yeah. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go. Oh, Greg is here as well. Carl is here. Nice.
Hi, Greg. Hi, Carl. Welcome.
Hi, Carl. Yeah. So this is the first one. I'm gonna show you the bottle actually because I think it's quite cool. There it is. This is my own bottle. I have a second one unopened, which I am gonna save for a rainy day, I guess. This is bottle number 4,876 of 6,000. Like I said, it cost 190 euros when I bought it for this 25-year-old. I think today you can pay at least 400 to 500 euros for a bottle like this on the secondary market, so I wouldn't do that if I were you, personally. It comes in a nice tin can as well, because why not? You know, packaging is everything. Ta-da!
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's it's kind of industrial looking.
I mean, I do like this bottle shape, and I do like the information they have on there, and it has a little ID tag here. It's in the metal or something. So
yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about your connection issues, Greg.
Yeah. We hope you will work them out very soon, my friend. So yeah, you get the color, I guess. The funny thing about this one, it says it's a sherry cask edition, but it's not fully sherry cask matured, as you might have seen when I did what kind of cask have been used, because it had been 17 years in bourbon cask, so it's not to call it a sherry cask edition, I guess it's a little bit, but it has a lot of sherry cask influence, of course. So yeah, should we smell it? And by the way, people, I would like to ask you, what are you having in your glass? Please share with us. What are you having in your glass? May it be water, coffee, tea, juice, any soda pop, whatever, or whiskey, or maybe something else. Please tell us. Oh, but next please. Greg is writing a lot of whiskey there. This is really cool.
It'll take some time to process this information.
Dark as fuck, laughing out loud. Yeah.
You mean the whiskey?
You mean the whiskey? Or you mean the long row 14-year-old from 2002? Yeah. So, the smell, can we see here? Mm. Mm.
It's hot. Very spicy. Yeah.
The thing about this one is, I would say a lot of like red berries, like raspberries, and
oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I think raspberries is pretty spot on. Ever since we did the vodka tasting, every time I smell raspberry, it smells like the raspberry vodka.
Absolute raspberry, yeah.
Yeah.
It also has, this like spices, like Christmas spices.
Yeah.
Really warm, really warm.
No, mine hasn't had a lot of time to breathe.
No.
But I can feel like it's mellowing out a bit as I'm... I feel my eyes are tearing up at the first few huffs.
Yeah.
You'll have to make do with our beautiful voices then, Greg.
Yeah. You can just hear our, exactly, our beautiful voices in the background. We're glad you're here, Greg.
But it's kind of straightforward, right? It's pretty fresh, fruity. As you said, with the red berries.
Hi, Antonio. Nice to see you here.
Hi, Antonio.
Nice to see you here. Deanston 12 Madeira finish. Oh, yeah, I had not tried that one. But Emil is in love with Deanston.
Yeah, that sounds tempting.
Oh, and Carl said Bruichladdich the Lady Vanlicht 52 11-year-old Amarone Cask Mature 62% ABV. Wow. Whoa. That sounds very nice. I would also like to say something like, fresh cut wood.
Yeah, I was picking up
something. When you are in, we call it carpenting class, when you're in school.
Yeah.
When you're in the little dust, the little...
wood shop, basically.
Yeah, wood shop.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of dry in that sense,
Yeah. And a lot of, it's just nice. I really like the nose.
Yeah, it's much, much sweeter than I was anticipating.
Mm-hmm. Nice, Greg. Mm-hmm. I do want to say there's also something like figs or raisins as well, which is typical sherry, because you can always have a list what's typical sherry flavor, like.
Just throw it out there.
Yeah.
I'm actually not getting much of that, like deep dried fruit.
Maybe brown sugar, like burnt sugar.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm mostly getting the raspberry, to be honest.
But it's a very inviting nose on this one.
It is. Very light. Light and fluffy.
Fluffy. But it's like raspberry flavored candy, basically.
Yeah, basically. Very sweet and very kind of sour, you know. Not in the bad kind of sour, but like...
It's nice. Should we get into the palate? You want to sniff it some more? So everybody, cheers. Whatever you have in your glass. Cheers, people.
Cheers. That's very raspberry-y on the palate as well. Wow.
But also a lot of fruity notes to it.
A bit of
hi, Lee J. Nice to see you.
Lee J. A bit of cherry, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's different from usually when I say like red berries, I think of like jam and the like deep, rich. This is really like freshened.
Yeah.
Like fresh berries.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
No, it's just nice, and you have this again, this very dark thing in the background. Something really dark, there's something quite powerful there. It might sound weird when that's how I'm saying it. Really dry notes. Like a fig or a dates, I guess, or plums. It's really darky, dried fruitiness.
Yeah, I'm not really getting that at all.
Okay.
To be honest.
Well,
I don't know why. But most of what I'm getting is really all at the front, you know. Very fresh, like sweet and sour.
It's very dry in the finish, I would say.
It is very dry in the finish, and it's kind of spicy.
Yeah.
Like a bit of pepper or like...
Yeah, chili or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe and also has some dark chocolate notes.
Yeah, you know.
And roasted coffee.
Like maybe roasted coffee. I was gonna say like, you know, dark chocolate with bits of raspberry in it. Like the really bitter chocolate and a sour raspberry bits. Yeah, I could be chewing on one of those bad boys right now.
This is just nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very different from anything else I've tried thus far, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think I've... Yeah. This is very different.
And it's so warm in the mouth, I would say.
Very warm.
Very warm. And it's just really nice. It's just a really interesting whiskey, actually. Yeah. A nice and spicy chocolate flavor is always... great. Yeah, exactly, Antonio. No, it has a really nice...
I think I have that on a pillow somewhere.
And also, it has some nuttiness to it, I would say. Some oily nuttiness to it as well.
Yeah, I think that's where we're getting the like the bitter notes. It's like a walnut or an almond or something.
Yeah, definitely. Or what do they call you do Nutella with? Hazelnuts?
Yeah.
It's really nice. And also, you should get something from the... Yeah, you should also get something from the bourbon barrels, I think.
Yeah.
I'll try to see if I can find vanilla or something buttery, creamy, banana or something.
Yeah,
usually that's kind of things you can get from that. But yeah.
Maybe it's because mine didn't breathe for more than like a minute.
No.
Because I poured it so late, but yeah, I'm not getting all of that, like, the rich, like, fudge, dried fruit, vanilla, any of that.
I get some licorice as well in the background.
Yeah, maybe.
Some really, like powdery licorice. Quite.
Yeah.
Just a little hint of it, not much. Just a little hint of it.
Yeah. Very
Like
subtle.
the dates, dates we usually try.
Yeah,
those with the
right.
licorice.
Yeah, maybe.
That kind of powder. Not sweet, but just a licorice and without any sugar added to it.
Yeah, I
Very
understand
nice.
what you're saying.
I really like it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah. So for anyone that's new here watching, we're drinking this one the first, the 1927 of Bruichladdich. Was a travel retail many years ago, or not many years, like a few years ago. But it's sold out now. You can only find it on secondary market. If you do find it on a travel retail, and they're asking 190 euros for it, buy it. Seriously, it's that good. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's hard for me to say, right? But
yeah,
but it was good. Very good. Very unique.
Yeah, definitely.
Not at all. Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the funny part, I think, about this one is it's a little bit like a story to sell to tell and sell on it, just because of what they're done with the maturations and the collaborations with the vineyards and that kind of stuff, or with the sherry producers. So it's an interesting thing, and you go to their website and look this one up. You have a lot more history. We're not going to cover that, but you can find it for yourself, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It makes me think of summer, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
But it's really dry. In the end when you're trying to.
But it tastes like a really expensive dessert. Which has a lot of bitterness to it and like balancing the sweetness. It's like very well tuned,
Yeah,
it's not like all sweet or all. Yeah, it's very well balanced. You get the sweetness and the sour and the bitter.
The one when you get the bill, you're realizing, I should probably have split it with someone.
I should have had a Bruichladdich instead.
Yeah.
I would say both, Greg. Like it is sweet. It's not like the usual, like we said. It's not like a jam sweetness or but it was very fruity, but more like a fresh kind of sour fruit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it was very dry. Yeah.
And you're right. I'm never gonna find it for that price. I actually found a bottle just before it was sold out, and I could have bought it, but I didn't because I had bought some other stuff. I regret a little bit, but I do have a second bottle of this one. I'm gonna save that for many years to come to open up, actually, because I think it's that good. So now we're done the first one, the 1927, and please, people, tell us any thoughts you want to write in the comment section.
Anyone in chat?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever
tried this one?
I have to say, Fredrik, you look very handsome tonight. I was just looking at you now. The shirt, the hair, the beard. Yeah, looking very good.
Thank you. No, I feel fabulous.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, man. I have had
now that Andrew is not here, we can.
He's probably
not calling you an echidna.
There are 9 people here watching. Who knows? He might be a silent guy standing here watching, a peeping Tom, maybe.
Yeah, he's not gonna have any of this compliment.
No, he's gonna immediately tell me I look like fabuloso. Nice.
Muy fabuloso.
Muy fabuloso. Thank you so much. I feel so honored. Yeah, definitely. No, it feels great. I mean, I had some problems with vertigo. I think that we call it in English, vertigo.
Vertigo, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
So I got vertigo last week, and it's just been keeping going. So today is the first day when I'm completely free out of it. So the suntan glow, it's definitely the suntan. Thank you, Dominic. We're out a lot with our work, so we get a lot of, and we also get what you call in Swedish bonabrenna.
Yeah, the farmer's tan,
The farmer's tan.
Starts here, goes down, starts here and goes up.
Yeah. The rest of the body.
It's like you're wearing a white t-shirt when you get naked.
Yeah. It looks funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it would be frowned upon to walk bare-chested in our.
I think actually YouTube would demonetize us because of that.
Yeah.
Hi Al.
Hi, Al.
I think they could actually. Oh, Jesper here as
Jesper.
well. Hi, Jesper. Nice to see you guys. A fellow Dan and a fellow Irish guy.
Cool.
It's cool. We have Scottish people, people from America, Sweden, Denmark, Ireland, UK.
Bringing people together.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, we should maybe change the name to Dram United instead.
True.
The Glasgow Tan. I wonder what that is.
What's the Glasgow Tan?
Please check it up. So we can put it on
the
this.
guy.
Yeah.
Glasgow Tan. Is this the Glasgow Tan?
Can you share? Can we just share it, please?
Just to have let's see here. Just to have Dominic confirm, is this what you mean when you say Glasgow? No, not a video file. Share screen. Is this what you mean when you say Glasgow Tan?
Aren't that the picture from Sweden?
It might be, but that's what I was gonna say.
They look like Swedish people, when people
when we were
Tiger
young.
Sweden. Yeah,
when we were young. Maybe we are Glaswegians after all.
Yeah, that's cool.
Please confirm, Dominic. Are we laughing at the right thing?
Yeah,
or not?
Because I wouldn't be surprised if you're all brown in the face and just white in the body. I guess. So yeah. Yeah, you don't have this Bruichladdich? No, Greg. You're nothing older than 16-year official. That 16-year is a 20-year-old. I was told. Nice. So yeah, and after we have done this, looking at tans and all that, let's get into the next whiskey, right?
Yeah.
So I do not have any. I don't own this bottle. This is actually my parents' bottle. This is the Bruichladdich 1927. So I'm gonna do some stuff here first, because we're doing this new format, so everything can be great. So you know what we're trying. So there we go. And yeah, people, this is the information on the 1927. It's unpeated, distilled in 1990. Duh. 17 years in American oak cask from ex-bourbon and Tennessee whiskies, followed by 10 years in cask from one of Bordeaux' legendary chateau, matured for all of its life on Islay. And it is 27 years old. It's Islay spring water. It was very important for them to tell us that. On-chill filtered, colony-free, 49.5% ABV, and limited to 12,000 bottles. And this one is also travel retail exclusive, just so people can know that. And this one is actually a lot more expensive than 25-year-old that we tried before. This one costs around 270 euros up to 320 euros. So this one is a lot more expensive, and I'm gonna do a rant about that actually right now. So yeah, my problem, or like what grinds my gears about this one actually is, I'm just gonna be very honest here. This one is limited to 12,000 bottles. It's 2 years older than the last one, and they have put up the price a lot more, basically nearly like 140 euros at some cases. And it's twice as many bottles made, and it's still just 2 years older. So I don't know. It's very different still. It's still a different one because it's a wine cask. It's not sherry cask. It's very important to know that. It's just that I think it's just funny that they're pricing it so much. That's the only reason why I haven't bought this one, actually. Because I got a little irritated. They did 12,000 bottles. All of a sudden, they had 12,000 bottles to make instead of 6,000. And they priced it up really because they realized the last one was such a success. So now we're going to capitalize on this. So, yeah. It was a steep. Which bottle, Dominic? Is this one we're going to do, or is it the
Pike Swell? Says it's got this one. It was steep.
Yeah. So yeah, people, I'm gonna find the right bottles. This is the color.
It looks basically the same.
Yeah, could be the same whiskey. Who knows?
Yeah, and I have to say it kind of smells the same as well.
Okay.
Maybe a bit richer and darker in the fruits.
Definitely.
But still, I get a lot of the raspberry.
Yeah. There's a lot of fruity notes to this one again.
Yeah.
You know, just a whole compote and like all. Yeah, the 27. Oh, you got this one. Nice. You know, there's a lot of like apricots, oranges,
Yeah.
apple,
I'm getting more of the dried.
raspberries.
Yeah, I'm getting more of the dried fruits in this one.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's the
Mm.
wine. Maybe that's the wine talking.
Okay. Okay, they can't disclose the chateau. Okay. Hmm.
I'm getting a bit of a more like sugar cubey vibe as well.
Yeah. And there's a lot of, you know, a little pepper to this one.
Yeah. It's a bit burnt. Something.
Yeah, definitely.
Something is a bit burnt, like burnt sugar maybe, or burnt wood or something.
Yeah, and shard oak.
Charred,
maybe.
yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
toasted. Could do to the bourbon barrels they have from Tennessee and all that. Who knows?
Yeah.
And you get something like an eggy, yolky, vanilla creaminess to this one. There's a little bit in there.
Yeah, now that you mention it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the back.
It's not much, but there's a little bit in
Very
background.
subtle, very subtle.
And some butter, some warm melted butter as well.
Yeah, it's a bit more bourbony, I would say, than the
Yeah,
last one.
so it's called itself a red wine whiskey, or like a finish or matured.
Yeah.
But it's actually more bourbon, in my opinion. But even though the chateau.
Yeah. Now that I'm searching for the butter more, it's like, yeah, like melted butter in the background.
Yeah.
Kind of stands out right now when I'm focusing on it. I have to say I prefer this one a lot. As I said, maybe it's because the last one didn't get a chance to breathe as much. I still have a bit left, so I will give this another shot some other time.
Yeah.
But
and I have more
one,
at my place.
True. As usual.
Yeah.
But this one is a bit richer, a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One last cause as well. Hi.
Welcome.
All the way from America.
Cask can be hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. Some of my absolute favorite whiskeys have been red wine casks, so I am a fan.
Thank you, last cause.
You don't. There aren't that many to choose from, but thank you anyway.
Yeah, but you know, there's also this savory thing about this one. You know, meaty, savory.
Yeah.
Really rich. It's just really interesting.
Do you agree if I say this one is a bit more complex than the last one?
Definitely. But I do like I still like the other one as well.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say that doesn't have to be a good or bad thing. It's just
they are still two different.
Bit more. Yeah, this one is more. Yeah, it has a lot more going on, I would say. Very cool. We could sniff this all night.
Yeah, it has a beautiful nose. That's all I can tell you guys.
Both of these first ones, very good on the nose.
And that La Chèvre cask, Jesper, I heard a lot of people talking about that one. It's not that expensive as well. I think it's like under 50 euros. Unfortunately, that's not something we can get here in Sweden yet. Maybe one day. Who knows? I know a lot of people also talking about New Riff and Michter's, American distilleries. So
yeah, they're talking rye whiskey in the chat.
I love rye whiskey. So
I feel uninvolved. I haven't tasted that much rye whiskey, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's cheap, yes, but no. So should we get into the palate now, Emil?
Yeah, this one is. Yeah,
you just
I have high expectations for the palate, I have to say,
and I'm gonna destroy them. So cheers, everybody! Skål, Prost!
Skål!
Cheers, everybody!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You can definitely taste there's a wine influence here.
The first thing that pops into my mind is it's like butter and a bit of salt.
Butters, salty buttery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salted butter, I guess that's what we call it.
Yeah. And kind of a fudgy, bourbon basically. Very bourbony on the palate for me.
But a lot of fruit and berries as well.
Definitely the fruit from the wine. Wow, this is really good.
You know what, Jesper? We're off tomorrow as well. That's why we're doing this stream today.
What do you call it in Denmark? Here it's Kristi Himmelsfärd.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking earlier today, how do you translate that into English? And I don't mean like what's the holiday called in English, but like if we take Kristi Himmelsfärd, it would be like Christ going to heaven day.
Yeah.
Really weird.
Or Christy, maybe just because it's spicy.
Christy. That's his nickname.
Yeah. And there's the sweetness again.
Ooh, spoilers, Greg. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get in some red wine, even more red wine in a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
We had some discussions going on.
Yeah. But it is really nice. It's like a marmalade or a yam.
Yeah.
On scones, basically. Warm scones with a little bit of vanilla sugar in them. Or vanilla spices in them.
Definitely.
It's nice.
Ooh,
the finish is really long and sweet.
Yeah. When you started talking again, I was like, I hadn't taken a second sip because I was still having the flavors in my mouth. It just lingers for so long. Very, very good.
Definitely.
And of course, it's Eid tomorrow as well. So Eid or Bayram.
Yeah.
For our Muslim friends.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things going on tomorrow.
Yeah, big day. It's going to be a lot of parties going on.
Yeah. No, this is nice. It's just the sweetness is like a honeydew melon as well, I would say.
Come again, please.
Honeydew melon. Highly honeydew melon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Especially on the finish.
Yeah. It's just really nice.
This one was very, very good. I'm in love. This was very good. What's your parents' address again? I think.
I don't know if they're actually watching this.
Yeah, maybe.
They might actually be watching this. Usually they do, but they said like they're having a hard time sometimes understanding because it's too much English.
Yeah.
So yeah. But Carl had one of the best far was the Port Charlotte 11-year-old single cask distiller only release finished on Shiraz wine cask, big content of my Dram after. Cool. Interesting.
Cool.
Interesting. Mm-hmm.
How
I actually have some left on my sim, so I can actually give the rest to you if you want to.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I saved a little bit on my own, so
yeah,
I will have one whole Dram if I combine those two.
But it's just really nice.
Yeah, this was very nice.
You can still find this in travel retail. Like I said, it's still gonna cost you between 270 to 320, 330 euros. So, like I said, it's my only problem with this one. Like I said, it's just got so much more expensive than the last one. It's just 2 years apart, and they've done twice as much bottles on this one.
But I have to say the quality difference is.
Yeah, definitely. There's a difference, but there's also it's a red wine, and it's sherry.
Of course. And the last one was bad. It was simpler.
Yeah. Because I know when some people bought this one, they thought this one was going to be a sherry cask. My mother thought so too as well. No, but it's nice. It's long it's a long finish, nice finish, real nice.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
I just want to add, speaking of the red wine and stuff.
Yeah.
I have as I said before, I have a Teeling Pinot Noir cask.
Ooh.
I think it's a finish or mature. I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to trying that. being a Teeling fan and a red wine cask fan.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Take care, Lee J. Nice for you to popping in here.
Cheers, Lee J.
Yeah. Take care, okay? So what did you find on the wine thing you said?
On the wine thing?
Yeah, we're talking about wine. Since I was reading his, I completely forgot what I was
talking
doing.
about the Teeling I bought.
Okay.
Via Jim, the Teeling, the Teeling Pinot Noir cask.
Yeah.
It's a Pinot Noir cask finish, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. We need to do a Teeling episode one day.
Yeah, we do. I have a lot of them now.
No, I haven't. Actually, Greg, I haven't tried it yet. I'm still waiting, for that special blind dram for me. Yeah. Still waiting, Greg. I'm waiting for it, It's gonna come, I can tell you that. So yeah, This is the 1927. It's great,
Oh, yeah, it was really really good. I'm blown away.
Hi, Menno. Hi, Multimission. Nice to see you here.
Hi, Menno. You're not late to the party. We barely getting started.
Yeah,
we're only halfway.
Here. Colin says something here. I can recommend you guys the Glenallachie 2008 vintage. Can you say Cueve, PX, and Pinot Noir? I'm gonna have a brainstorm freezing here. It's a limited bottling. Yeah.
Don't make Frederick read all that.
So it's a limited bottling, but available online in Holland for 95 years. Oh, nice. They had actually some releases today. They had a new Kilkerran 8-year-old sherry cask.
Oh, I was in the mud again.
Yeah, no. I tried to help you. We were too late.
Help me. You were trying to ruin me. But we couldn't.
What's in your decanter, Emil?
This is in my decanter. The Kilkerran 16. I missed out on the Kilkerran 8-year-old first time around. Or not the first time around, the first release. So I got this. It's really good. I was thinking, what should I put in my decanter? Because, So, but I came to the conclusion that this is appropriate.
Ooh. You see what Jesper said?
Ooh, you got two.
Wow. We're practically family because we live so close to the Danish border.
Yeah, but
we'll see what happens.
Once again, I decided, because the thing is, they always come out when I have already bought too much whiskey that month. So I wasn't gonna get it anyway.
Oh, you got two of the legendary. The first one, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have 3 bottles of it. But I know I could have bought for Emil, but he said no for the first release. He said no.
And I stand by it.
Yeah, he stand by it, and I tried it, and he still looked at me, and he was like, "I stand by it, but you have a bottle
stand
open."
By it, yeah, but I totally regret it.
But like I said, I always have a bottle open here, so you can always have a dram with it. So
the Kilkerran 16-year it is very good. It's a completely different dram altogether.
Yeah, definitely.
It is very good.
Yeah, face palm.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
I've got, the same thing happened last year when they released the 8-year-old again in Sweden, because I had just bought a few others. I don't know, remember. I think there was the Teeling or something.
Could have been.
Yeah, and then Frederick comes and says, hey, they're going the Kilkerran 8-year-old, and the same thing happened this month. So,
Well, at the same time, this month, but this month is just going to be ridiculous how much we're going to
it is ridiculous.
Stuff. We have bought so much. I'm not going to
cry about it. Yeah, don't choose. Exactly. Yeah. Don't choose unicorns. Chardonnay, I don't think I've tried. I have tried the Sauterne in a few different variations, and I really love it.
Yeah, I have tried one Chardonnay, and that was distillery exclusive from bottled own from Glenmoray when I was a distillery 2018, I think it was, and I didn't like it personally. I didn't like it.
You're not a fan of the Sauterne.
Yeah, I thought you were going to force me to say it.
What's it called?
Yeah, with the sweet wine
this
stuff.
one is the exception, right?
Yeah, but I do like this one. The black.
Yeah,
I have it here in the background here.
It's bourbon and sauterne.
Yeah.
So I have tried the Black Pits and the Teeling Sommelier, the second variation, second release, and the Smögen, all of which are sauterne casks, and I love them all. Really, really love them.
Yeah.
So white wine, definitely. Big fan.
I think that's cool, actually. You know, we have all our different stuff. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's I heard that a lot before, like the Black Pits being disappointing. Yeah. But I think if you anticipate like a peated whiskey, you know,
from Islay,
you're gonna be pretty disappointed because it's barely peated.
Yeah,
it's very, very mild.
And it's supposed to be different because it's supposed to be an Irish whiskey, not supposed to be a Scotch peated.
It's not supposed to be an Islay, you know.
No.
But I really, really liked it. But I can see why you would be disappointed.
We can definitely understand you there, Jesper.
Yeah.
And you've seen a few bottles of the Kilcairn 8-year-old. Yeah. Dominic, you know, I can send you Emil's address. Make him poor.
Make me poor.
So, people.
Honestly, I think a huge part of the hype for that one is the color. Don't you think so?
No, I think just because everyone has been raving about it.
Yeah, but I think the color makes a huge difference because it's, of course, I like it, you know, don't get me wrong, it's very good. But it's when it's that deep, dark color, it's just so much more enticing, you know. I think that makes a huge difference.
Yeah. I just want to say also thank you to Antonio from Whiskey Quest for doing a shout out to our channel on his Yamazaki Bourbon Barrel review. Thank you so much. And we're really happy that you liked it. Like I said, it's not something you always get to try, especially due to the ridiculous secondary market prices on it. But it's cool to help out the fellow brother around on the other side of the world, you know, trying it, different stuff. So now we have the next one, Emil.
Yeah, the single cask.
And first we're gonna change the background. So this is the Bruichladdich. I just brought 2007 here. This is the next one we're gonna try. And I will see here. Where is it? There it is. This is bottling series, the Micro-Provenance series. It's a vintage. So it's a 12-year-old whiskey, cask type. And can you please pronounce the wine? Because I just...
The Rhône.
One. And where was it from, Emil?
It's from France. From Rhône.
Rhône, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is the cask number 924.
I think the O is a bit long. Sorry.
Yeah. 924. Yeah. 924, the cask number. Bottles that were produced with this one was 276. It's a single cask. It is the highest ABV we're drinking tonight. It's 59.5% ABV. It's non-chill filtered and coloring free. And this is not that expression on the bottle. This was the best picture I could find of one of them. This Micro-Provenance series. So this is 2009 on it. If anyone is going to be complaining about my editing skills. So that's it, basically. This is, I think this one was only due to travel retail on the border shop between Denmark and what's called Puttgarden in Germany. So it's an interesting thing, basically. I think this one is very interesting.
Yeah. Jesper says it's very sulfury, the new Kilcairn 8-year-old. So maybe you should be the one regretting stuff.
Yeah.
That's your.
And I can see in Karlstad, Tomaten just released 3 2008 vintage whiskey is finished. Yeah.
They're not on the Systembolaget right now.
No. I don't know if we're going to get them. We might get them, who knows? Or we might not.
Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, should we get into the nose?
And I can sometimes agree with you there, Mano. Definitely. Overpriced.
Yeah. I don't really know, as I said.
And Dominic is just asking, what's the highest ABV anyone has ever drunk? Is it the whiskey or just liquor, liquor in general? Because if we take just liquid that has an alcohol, I would say 95%. ABV, what would that be in proof? Like 190 proof? That's the highest I ever drank anything. But that was just like, I took it on my finger and put it on my tongue, and that was enough. Zero. So yeah, Emil.
Yes.
Let's show people there.
Let's.
So it's quite dark, isn't it?
Yeah. Again, pretty similar on the color to the first two.
Definitely.
Very lovely color.
Yeah. I do have to say, if I can get these notes, because when I tried, I can say this again, this is my parents' bottling. It's not mine or Emil's. This is from my parents' cabinet again. And yeah, this is one is really funny, because I remember last time I tried this one, but I'm going to see if you can find it as we're trying it, Emil.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's get into it, right?
Let's get into it. There's quite a lot of alcohol to cut through, too.
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, Dominic, if it's whiskey, it should be a Yorkshire Stag I tried a few years ago. I think that was around 72 to 74% ABV. A Yorkshire Stag. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing something.
Yeah, I know. It's
What?
Okay. What? What are you doing?
Can you guess what I just did?
No. You ended the broadcast?
No. I just ordered a Kilkerran Sherry Cask 8 years.
Do you have it here? Did you
ordered it right now.
Seriously? Do you put
it worked.
you put on all the agreements, signed it?
Oh, wait.
Because that was what I was trying to do when I helped you, and then they said it was out.
There was one last button to push.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You know what, Menno? They have some really cool bottlings, my parents, actually. It was still really funny because I was the one who got them into whiskey in the way they are now. So, yeah, I mean, they're very helpful with our spirit journey. It's like same thing with your parents. So,
yeah.
Have you had any chance to smell this one?
That's what parents are for, right? To give you
alcohol. Yeah. To provide you with the
for you to drink live on the internet.
Yeah.
That's what they always said to me growing up. Yeah. If you're gonna drink, do it live in front of strangers on the internet.
This one is very interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna focus more. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I mean, you focus on the people on the chat.
No, I was focusing on
the Systembolaget.
Yeah, I just thought I'd try it, and I was so happy for a minute.
Okay, thank you, Antonio, for being here. Means a lot.
Cheers, Antonio.
Take care, okay? And we see you next time. So, have you found anything on the nose? Because I have found some stuff that I think is gonna shock you.
I think I'm gonna be shocked.
Oh, yeah, are you ready?
I'm basically.
It's weird, isn't it? It's really weird on the nose.
It is weird. At the same time, it's reminiscent of the last two.
Yeah.
I think they've got a similar profile, like the berries and the stuff. So that's where I'm at right now.
You still get those red berries, candy drops, or whatever you want to call them, curry.
Yeah, it's very candy-like.
But
to me,
if you smell it and you think of a lot of meat, really dark beef meat, really cooked for a long time, really savory, meaty. And then you put paprika powder on it. capsicum powder, I guess, dried. To me, this one smells like.
Actually, it is paprika when it's in spice form. It was too good to be true. You're true, Dominic. Yeah, I can definitely get the paprika. I can't say so much the meat parts of it.
To me personally, this one smells like Hungarian goulash.
Yeah.
That's what this one reminds me of in the smell.
Yeah, that's definitely
with raspberry or red berry fruity candies next to it.
Definitely.
So I just like it because it's the first time ever I found paprika or something like that in a whiskey. Because I remember when my parents bought it, I was just, when we opened up and drinking it, I was like, this one tastes really weird.
Yeah, and I think you're spot on. Definitely.
Yeah. But it's very different from the other ones because of the meatiness and mashed potatoes. Yeah. Maybe some carrots, just to make it more interesting.
Boiled carrots.
Parsnip.
Red
onions. Beets. Yeah. Beetroot.
Scallops.
Oh. But it has those spices in it.
Yeah, kind of. And the paprika, I think, is spot on.
Yeah. It also smells like a farmhouse, with the animals.
I can't follow you there, man.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. If I say a wet dog, a wet animal.
We're really selling this,
Yeah.
Meat, paprika, dogs.
Yeah.
Farm animals.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Cow dung.
Yeah, I would say grass.
Yeah, like hay, dry hay.
Yeah. No, I would say freshly cut grass.
Okay, yeah.
Like in the middle of the summer.
It is interesting, This is like a Ben Nevis 10-year-old.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the closest thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about this one is when I first, before you said anything, I didn't think it was that weird,
Oh.
But then you say paprika.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. What's lagerblood? What is that in English?
Bay leaf.
Bay leaf. Yeah, I think get some bay leaf here. Wet dog. The smell of
you're cooking a real meat stew over there.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm getting from this one. That's just because of the savory notes on this one. Really meatiness here. Wet dog. The smell of a late cut. Yeah, I never had any blood knock before, James, so I'm really interested to try it one day. No, but this one is interesting. I wish more people could try this one.
Yeah, but the foundation is still very sweet and fruity and very.
But then you got the other side of it.
Yeah, it is very pleasant, but in the back there's like a bit of.
Yeah, it's like this split personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't think this is for everyone, actually. If I should be honest.
Yeah. I think you get more of the weird notes than I do. I can get them if I try, but if I just stick my nose in, I think it's a sweet, savory whiskey.
Yeah,
And
some people are gonna think, okay, this guy is bullshitting, maybe. But I do, but still, I think like it's.
I can see
tomatoes.
As well, absolutely. Like oven baked tomatoes.
Yeah.
A bit charred.
Yeah. It's just beautiful. So should we get into the palate now?
We should.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here. 8 people watching. We've been up to 10 people. So really nice. Well, thank you for all of you being here. Cheers.
Oh my God. That finish is really, really strange. Wow.
Yeah.
That's like taking paprika powder and just pouring it into your mouth.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Like real.
And that paprika is really weird. You know, you can really get that.
Yeah, the weird thing is, I was cooking with paprika earlier tonight, and it just really struck me when you said it. And it's like when the first notes aren't really paprika or like that kind of weird stuff, but the finish is like poof.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say what Greg said here.
Yeah, Ben Nevis.
Yeah.
One of the most fun whiskeys to drink, the Ben Nevis 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Cheers to Ben Nevis.
Cheers. In memory of the master distiller. And this one is just attacking you. Oh, it's fun. It's really dry, I would say that.
It is. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like taking a spoonful of paprika powder.
Yeah. And there is some sour notes to this one.
Yeah. I think it's mostly sweet, though.
Yeah, sweet. But there's some like a vinegar or like Tabasco.
Yeah, maybe Tabasco.
The sour note on the Tabasco. If you take away the spiciness, there's some sour notes to it.
Yeah.
No, it's savory again. Vegetables, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of...
we were joking about the boiled carrots earlier, but I'm starting to think... Should I say it?
Well, this is a good meal. I mean, you can actually just, instead of warming your meal in the microwave, you can just put a whiskey glass in school and just...
Good diet.
Yeah, good diet. Hardcore diet. Yeah.
Just if it, because I'm afraid maybe it seemed like we were laughing away the fact that he passed away last week. So I would like to raise my glass again without laughing about the 10-year-old. I love the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So may he rest in peace.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And there's this.
If we were to make a screen cap of the chat right now, wouldn't make you look good.
Why?
No, because out of context, it's like we're paying our respects to Colin Ross, and Jesper is like, haha, because of the carrots comment.
Okay. What?
Paprika, yeah, it's really weird. It's totally paprika. This is
beef bouillon or beef broth, maybe.
Yeah,
the bay leaf again.
And it has that, laughing at carrots. How far we've come as a species.
Especially carrots when you don't peel off the skin, you know. No, and we are carrots inspectors. We're actually professional
carrots right from the earth.
We might visit your what's it called, plantation or whatever, where you're growing your vegetables, and pick up just one carrot and just sniff it to make sure it's up to top-notch quality.
Compare it to Bruichladdich single cask 12-year-old.
We have no, but the finish is long, dry, woody.
Savory,
I would say
woody, savory.
Woody, just
a lot of cool flavors.
Yeah, I wouldn't give this to a new beginner.
White pepper.
Yeah, definitely white pepper. Nice.
I really like all three so far tonight. I think have been extremely, extremely good.
Yeah, in their own way. Greg's not sure he would like this one. If I can one day get a sample of this one, maybe we can send it to you, just so you can try it. I have to ask my parents though, because I only have one bottle.
The vegan whiskey drinkers.
Yeah. The vegetable channel.
Vegan whiskey. I actually had that thought go through my mind earlier today, because usually it's like whiskey. You have a whiskey, you're barbecuing a fucking burger or something. Yeah. It's like the vegan whiskey experience would be kind of cool. Like a whiskey and a piece of celery. Yay.
Just doing a cucumber pizza.
Cucumber pizza.
With some whiskey on it.
With some vegan whiskey.
Vegan as fuck.
Do you ever use whiskey in your cooking?
When I do sauce, sometimes. whiskey sauce. You know, I would have to say actually, if you're gonna do a great whiskey sauce with cream and all that, Ardbeg 10-year-old.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be smoky, right? Peated. I saw a YouTube video of a guy doing some kind of recipe and he added Lagavulin. He was doing a beef Wellington, I think. This guy.
Ooh,
and
nice.
you know the mushroom paste they make. He added Lagavulin to that.
Yeah.
Salad dressing. True.
Yeah.
For some
60% the 60 ABV salad dressing.
Yeah. Careful now.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
To be fair, Greg, I think the whiskey is already vegan.
Yeah.
So I think we're in the clear.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, that was interesting. Oh.
Yeah, we kind of went off topic, but yeah, that was a fantastic Dram.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah. Just gonna cleanse my palate.
Yeah, you should. I will do the same.
Yeah, it's important. Bugs Bunny running out of whiskey. Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to, put with the sherry a lot of carrots just to see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
What could go wrong?
Carrot cask.
Science.
Carrot juice cask.
Yeah.
Finish.
Science, people. Science. So yeah, I mean, so we have gone through 3 whiskeys already.
Is wine not vegan, Greg? What am I missing here?
Maybe the feet that stamps it. I have no idea. No, sorry, it might be.
Yeah, but I'm trying to learn here.
Or there might be insects in it. I have no idea. Seriously, I have no idea.
Or maybe it's the yeast or something. No, it can't be the yeast. Isn't all? I'm learning so much.
Yeah, Greg, please tell us. Share your knowledge. So, people, we've done 3 whiskey so far. We've done the Bruichladdich 1927, the Bruichladdich 1927, 1925, yeah. And now we've done this single cask. And now we're going to do the last one, actually. So, just going to show a little bit. Is that okay, Emil? While you are...
Yeah, sure. I'm
change our screen
simultaneously
here.
trying to read the chat and reading
Yeah,
about
that's great.
veganism and wine.
Yeah, yeah. So we have Port Charlotte 10-year-old. We're going to do now. So, it's a heavily peated whiskey, this one. It's 40 ppm, aged 10 years, 50% ABV. And its maturation profile is 65% first fill American whiskey casks, 10% second fill American whiskey casks, and 25% second fill French wine casks. Sorry, non-chill filter and coloring free. So yeah. There we go.
I really love where this episode went in the chat. I really do love it.
Oh, so James, I saw just James' question here about Ken. Scotch Down Under is going to attempt a 24-hour live stream on Saturday. He's actually going to start on our Friday at 4 in the morning, or in the night, or in the morning, the day after Friday, or Saturday, I guess. Yeah. Take care, Menno. So, yeah, that could be interesting to see. Yeah, I will definitely try to pop in if I can. Give him my support. There's so many people, that's been here in the chat. Greg, Antonio, have whiskey channels as well. Menno has a website. I know Jesper also has a website. Greg as well, also his website. Did I miss anyone who's been here?
Probably. There's been a lot of people here.
There's been a few people here. It's nice. So, we have a few people here that's been here that are doing different kind of social media with whiskey and other spirits. It's quite nice. Please check them all up. So, yeah.
I just learned, by the way, just want to say, I learned that wine is not always vegan because they sometimes add like milk, egg, or animal products to them to
Oh,
add in the process in some way.
interesting.
So that was very interesting for me.
Yeah.
I never consider it. I basically I'm almost a vegan, I think. Like nuts.
You learned when you heard it. And Jesper drinking the Torafai 2017 in his glass. I know that's a new distillery. Quite a new one. That's interesting. So yeah, this is the Port Charlotte heavily peated. So all the ones we're trying this time, I'm just gonna tell you, this is the one you can actually get. I think I paid like 65 euros for this one. I do like the bottle on this one. I think it's quite cool. It's interesting. I do like the design on it, I would say.
I think if you're gonna do that kind of bottle, the color might as well be this.
Yeah.
Because you're not missing a lot.
No. It's quite light. That should be expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Has anyone tried this one, by the way? I think this is the one you will get a chance if you want to. You can actually try this one because this one is available worldwide, I think.
It's like all of these are pretty strong. My eyes are like watering when I'm trying to sniff them.
We could do worse, Emil, talking about aliens. No.
Just you wait, Greg. Just you wait. You have no idea what's in store.
We're going to start a second channel called
An Alien Divided.
Yeah. Anal probe. No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah. So what can you get in the news?
Yeah, the first thing I would like to say, I'm always kind of surprised when I get a whiskey that's like this one heavily peated, or like the Octomore when you gave it to me.
Yeah.
I'm always kind of surprised because it's not as peated as I am expecting it to be.
No.
Like, I don't think it's that harsh or like coarse.
You do get the peat and the smoke on this one.
Yeah, of course it's there, but I mean, I'm expecting like a punch to the face. But again, I'm getting the raspberry.
Yeah, the raspberry. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's there. Like maybe that's because I'm conditioned into finding it now.
Let's not get peat
about it. I don't know if I'm peat blind because I don't drink a lot of peated whiskey. I think my expectations go way up when Frederick says we're having a heavily peated whiskey, and then I'm like,
I can get something like a barbecued pineapple or grilled. This, really syrupy.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of minerals, minerally, I guess you call it.
Yeah, and I want to say all the like boring, usual peaty stuff like leather,
definitely
stuff. It's
seaweed,
all there.
Saltiness.
Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah,
it's very, very, very pleasant on the nose. I think it has a very sweet tone.
Yeah, but also get like a vanilla cookie.
Yeah,
in the background due to the bourbon, the whiskey cask from the American.
Very cookie-y.
Yeah, like digestive.
Yeah, maybe I was
quite
thinking more along the lines like cookie dough, like
definitely.
The very sweet sugar.
It's really, I do like the nose on this one. I do think it's cool as well that they're doing a core range one that's 50%.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think that's quite interesting.
About it. Yeah, I think you do, Jesper. Yeah, but this is really good. Again,
you get the dry grass or the hay, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It smells a little bit like being in a forest, pine or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and also a bit of the like mossy
marzipan.
No, moss, not marzipan.
Moss. Okay.
Like wet leaves on the bottom of the
ground.
ground.
Definitely.
I can hear my boots crackling in the dead leaves of the forest.
Yeah.
I always think of camping when I have peated whiskey. Even lightly peated whiskey makes me think of the woods and a tent or a hammock.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, you're right there, Jesper. I don't have 10, but I tried it. Okay, I stopped spoiling. Yeah.
Ooh, tea.
Yeah.
I'm actually just getting into tea.
Yeah.
Because I've been a huge coffee drinker for many years, and I was getting tired of getting a headache when I didn't have my coffee, so I tried to get into tea.
Yeah, did you say tea in this one?
No, Greg was asking in the chat if I like tea.
But I would say Earl Grey tea when you're talking about it.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Earl Grey is one of my favorites.
You do get something like that.
I'm a huge chai tea fan.
But don't you get something like an Earl Grey or breakfast tea or whatever?
I do.
It's nice. It's nice.
Very good on the nose. It's kind of mild. It's not. There's a lot there, but it's kind of like very mellow. You have to search for it to find it. There's nothing that really jumps out at you.
No. But it's an inviting one, I would say. Very inviting.
Definitely. Very much so.
So you want to sniff it some more or get into the palate?
Let's get into it.
Cheers, everybody.
Skål.
Skål.
This one has a lot of butter in the palate. Buttery, scotchy, butterscotch, not buttery scotchy, but like butter, like melted butter on popcorn with a vanilla sweetness to it,
and apricot, pineapple.
Yeah, definitely some fruits there. So yellow fruits, yeah.
Syrup, the syrup in the fruit cocktail.
Yeah, when you strain your your pineapple rings, you drink the fluid.
Yeah, it's quite sticky, syrupy as well.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like I've been missing out not having any Bruichladdich before. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I still have 3 more bottles we haven't done.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
This is really, really good.
Yeah. And also there's this glue thing, when you're licking an envelope.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Because sometimes I have had that flavor profile before and I didn't like it. Here it's just a little hint of it. Yeah, the Fire Edition.
Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's it actually works. Like.
Yeah. Because it's subtle, I would say.
Yeah.
Very.
I think that's it. Kind of melts together with the buttery notes in a very good way. I want to say the melon makes a reappearance as well, like the honeydew melon. You're not gonna send me tea. You can send me tea if you want. I'm open to anything.
Just send an email. Just send an email, Frederick. About what? Skål. Yeah. You want me to send me your email? Jesper, I can do that on Instagram. This one is it's you still okay, you got the smoke, the peat, the ashiness, the instead of licking the envelope. Okay. Nice one, Jesper.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah.
We've had too much whiskey to get it,
Jesper. Yeah. No, but this was at the beginning. This was
Yeah, with
There's this like,
was good, right?
mm, yeah, didn't Dominic ask before about the Springbank 10? How does this compare to Springbank 10-year-old? Oh, these are two very different.
Yeah.
If you were asking us, Dominic, I would say they are two
No,
very
I
different.
think he's talking to
Okay.
Greg about something.
Okay. Springbank. Yeah, Springbank will always funk it up.
Springbank is beautiful.
Yeah. Mm. Doesn't have like a cake thing to this one.
Yeah, it does.
I'm trying to think like
meringue and cream.
Yeah, or what's it called? Schwarzwald.
Oh, you say Schwarzwald.
Or Toscana. I remember one of those with a lot of nuts and meringues.
I think that's Toscana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't usually like it.
I'm thinking like meringue
Yeah.
and cream, and syrup. This is probably one of the best tastings I've ever done. Like the quality of the whiskey has been outstanding.
Ooh.
Throughout.
Thank you, my parents.
Yeah, thank you, his parents.
Who should not be named. Yeah. They know
Those who shall not be named.
No,
but seriously, I've I don't know how many times I've been like this blown away by everything we've tried from beginning to end.
Yeah, I think on this channel right now, this is the more high-end stuff we have done. Or when we say high-end, I mean that's always debatable, but especially the 1927 and the 1925.
Yeah,
I was saying, are probably the most expensive one we have tried on this channel so far.
I think it's we made a good, or you made a good decision, like the order we should have them in.
Yeah,
because we went from like simplest to the more complex, and we ended with the peated one.
Yeah, I mean, I know for some people that would be weird, I guess, but to me it's more like, okay, we need to first start with 25-year-old, then the 27, then the single cask, and then the heavily peated one. Because I've been to one tasting where we actually started with a peated one. And there are other whiskeys we just tried there were not peated, and it was, it sucked basically because all the whiskeys we tried there were so bloody good. So you have always had this lingering thing of peat, even though the other ones wasn't.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'm super impressed.
Yeah, sorry. There's also some lemon, or citrus notes. This one.
I have this little.
Yeah, but I have more in my. I have this. I have this. Sorry, sounds like my brain.
This is what it's like being friends with Frederick.
My bar
is a blessing and a curse.
Yeah. No, but do you feel like we're done with this one, or you want to keep on going?
I'm done with
this one.
What? The Port Charlotte?
Yeah,
I think we're done. I just poured the rest of mine to finish enjoying it, but I don't think I have that much more to say about it.
A 1 liter sample.
I am waiting for my 1 liter sample from Frederick, I have to say.
I would like to see that sample glass, actually, especially in one of those tubes.
Yeah.
that Jim has sent us.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like a high jump bar. But yeah.
Okay, let's see like this, instead of ranking which one was, you want to rank them?
I could rank them in the context of no, I can't rank them. I can't because these were 4 extremely different ones.
Yeah,
I can say like the one I thought tasted like the best was the second one, the 1927. But as far as like a conversation piece or like a tasting experience goes, the single cask is unrivaled. Like super interesting. And at the same time, if I was like alone at home, I've said this before on the channel, having a dram by myself, The 9025 was like super enjoyable and sweet and fresh. But then again, if you're in the mood for a peated one, so you go for the Port Charlotte one. Yeah, I can't really rank them. They're all super, super, super good. Of course, if you take cost into account, I think you can decide from there. But I'm super impressed all across the board.
Yeah. I mean, so what you're saying is the 27 or the 25-year-old is, private time, me time.
Yeah, pretty much.
The single cask is for the conversation going.
Yeah, that's what I want to drink with you.
Yeah,
basically.
And the 27-year-old was
like when I'm. Yeah, when I want to bring out the good stuff, when I have something to celebrate or something. Special occasion whiskey.
Yeah, definitely.
And time and a place for all.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about a lot of whiskeys. I think they have a purpose.
I mean, I can agree with you. I mean, I like the single cask one, the Rhône wine, just because of how different it is. Because like the first time I tried it, I was like, seriously, I just got the note of paprika, or you say it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I couldn't at that moment just figure it out. It took some while before I actually figured out what it was.
Yeah.
But I just loved it just because how different it was.
So
to me, that one, yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, when I was researching the Rhône wines, there are different parts of the region, and in the northern parts, they say, wait, just have to find the wines. I'm loosely translating from Swedish here. The wines are easy to recognize from the spicy, peppery scent with hints of charcuterie, or like meat and dark berries.
Fine cut meats.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of cool. So maybe the wines are from the north of Rhône.
Yeah. See Dominic's comment?
More people should be watching and like, yeah, of course.
Well, you know what? We are so thankful for all you.
Yeah, we are.
You know? I mean, we do know we live in different time zones. We talked about before that the best part would have been if we would have wait another hour, to go live. Yeah. But still, it's just since the clock is here already, and still we're off work tomorrow, so we don't really. But we all have something to do tomorrow.
Yeah, but the thing is, like as we said, I think we went into this last time because we started talking about because we had a low number of viewers last time. Yeah. We were discussing it, and we're not doing this because we think this is gonna get us 1 million views,
and money.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't really care. It's of course it's fun when there's a lot of people, but the important thing is that the people that are here are enjoying themselves and are engaging in the chat and talking to each other. That's the fun part. So if there are 2 of you or 20 or 100, doesn't matter. We appreciate you guys so much. And really feels like we're hanging out with friends,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Jesper. That's exactly how we feel.
Yeah. And like we said, when we're doing a lot of our stuff, it's samples.
Yeah.
Most of the time, not always. Some of the bottles we do own, but it has so much to do with the fact that buying whiskey and other alcohol, it's expensive. It's an expensive hobby, but it's fun. It's great fun. Like I said, I have. It's gonna sound like I'm bragging. Due to my old channel, I do have a lot of whiskeys from that channel still left. So there's a lot of things you can do. We don't always want to do like a re-review on them. Yeah, some of them I think are interesting to do. Just because they are interesting. They can be interesting in certain videos and certain combination with other whiskeys and the themes and all that.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, this isn't what we like. This episode is kind of a bit away from what we initially started out wanting to do. We didn't start this to do like whiskey reviews originally. We felt like it tonight. and I've had a lot of fun doing it. But when we were starting out, we were like, we want to discuss it in an interesting way, like how we usually talk about it, and I think we still do.
Yeah.
Even if we are trying whiskeys, the focus isn't really on rankings and points and all that. It's more about like we had a discussion about the veganism and like rye whiskey in the chat and stuff. It's so much fun. And I have to say, I think the episodes when we are not drinking whiskey are especially fun because it's like outside of everyone's comfort zone, and it's very, very like weird and kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
But I always appreciate a good quality whiskey experience as well, of course.
You have to, just do different stuff, But it's fun. It's fun, Like I said, when we did the first rum, I was so out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
If you really watch that video, you're going to figure out that I was not really like, oh my God, what am I doing? Because you could say a lot of things.
Did you know the Samaiko one?
Yeah.
Won Rum of the Year or something like that, like the Rum World Championship. Really cool. And I still have half my sample left.
Yeah, but that was the one I liked there. Just because it was more different.
Yeah, very different. So I think I have to give it another shot because I didn't really like it.
Yeah. But I mean, we have so many other. We're trying to, get samples from different kind of spirits. We have cognac. Just gonna say that. We have a lot more rum now, thanks to him, and also my parents, but especially thanks to him. But you got some Armagnac, and we have one tequila. Calvados. Okay, we have one tequila so far, one absinthe. So I mean, we have a lot of different stuff. We just want to do it, just to try. I mean, and if anyone in here in the chat, if there's something you think we should do, please write in the comment section. We would like to hear your thoughts as well.
Yeah.
If there's anything you think we should try or should be looking at, please just write. I mean, we're always happy to hear.
Yeah. We have a lot of stuff in the making, like things we're planning to do. Yeah, and that's true.
You know what? You did a Fredrik thing there because you did a big number, and it's called
capital letters.
Yeah, when you're sounding, you're basically like, I agree.
Should we drink divided?
Yeah,
Dominic says.
Yeah,
we actually thought like dram is kind of a neutral word.
Yeah, because we would have just had like a malt or something like that, just been whiskey or whiskey type stuff. So Kummel for a change. Yeah, Kummel. But yeah, what is that? Kummel. Kummel. Is that a Swedish word?
I've heard that word.
Yeah.
Does it mean the fish?
Okay. We should do fish episodes. Fishing with the dram divided, and we'll see what kind of fish we get. Live stream.
Smelling the fish, like.
Yeah, it's too bad we're real living.
Getting a lot of hay here.
Yeah, because where we live, there's a lot of birds. When they're gonna do their mating rituals and all that.
Yeah.
So the town we live in is actually one of the worst places to live in. We can do fishing. Of course, I mean, we have talked about, I think one time we talked about doing like a live stream or record out in the forest.
Yeah, we did. Or we have discussed that. That would be a cool thing. And I think that would be like a good time to make like a peated whiskey special,
Do Octamore.
Octamore and a campfire.
Yeah.
We have some good locations for surströmming.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to hear our analysis of the nose of a surströmming.
Yeah.
I have never tried it actually.
I don't know, me neither. And I don't see the reason why. I've never seen the reason why I want to try it.
Do you want to taste rotten herring?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No.
But there's onions and sour cream on it. Nothing.
And you put it on a dark rye bread.
Yeah. No.
And some potatoes. And maybe some carrots. Who knows?
You're too generous, Greg.
Yeah, thank you very much. We should just tell people, you know what? We want to try 40-year-old whiskeys. And there's someone right in the chat. Oh, I will send you.
Yeah. People are so freaking generous.
Yeah, we're very thankful. Seriously. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. I mean, it's just you know, I love the generosity of people in the community. Oh, you have nasty things in Denmark as well? Okay.
What do you have? Everything we Swedes know about Danish food is super nice. Like fläskesteg.
Oh, fläskesteg. Oh,
Pølse, røde pølser.
Yeah.
That's basically it. That's what
so
you
basically
eat.
what we said in our now language with some Danish is roasted pork with some you know, the crackling on top, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And some Danish sausages, red sausages.
Yeah.
Silty pig's head. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Pig's head
weird.
and gel. Okay, interesting. I mean,
like why?
I mean, my mother actually I'm sorry for mentioning my mother like this. She's a good person, but she just when I know when I was younger, when my grandmother's big sister was living, still alive, she used to buy pig feet from the pig, tassa, and she would boil them in bouillon or like a broth for quite some time. And my mother, that was one of her favorite foods. Yeah, pig feet in gel. Yeah, exactly. There was something like that. And my mother really likes that, but she always told me that no one can do it like my grandmother's big sister, because she had her special recipe. So yeah.
But sylte, in Swedish we call it sylta. That's pretty popular.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. It's like a pressed pig's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like spread it on a piece of.
Well, haven't you tried Dennis sausages?
What?
Dennis Kova.
Dennis Kova.
Those are like the sheep.
I don't think that's the head of the pig, Fredrik. I don't think that's the head.
No, I don't even think that's an animal that they know of. What kind of animal it is?
Maybe it's vegan. Who knows?
No, it is something they found on the road.
Yeah.
On the way to work. Yeah.
But apparently, sylte is the same as sylta in Swedish. My
Oh,
father is a huge fan of sylta.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a meaty jello or like creme brulee with pig in it.
Labadeo, what was it called? You know, that thing that was popular during the 80s?
Aladeob.
Aladeob.
But everyone did an yeah. Like, yeah, this used to be a pig.
Yeah.
You eat it. It's not that bad. I have tried it. Okay. It tastes like but maybe this is also weird in other countries. In Sweden we eat liver paste on our sandwiches.
Oh, creamy liver paste.
With pickles.
Yeah.
Pickles, cucumber. Very good. And it's kind of reminiscent in taste to
pate. It's like pate, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna
maybe
schnapps.
That's because every Swedish holiday is
Scandinavian.
And then Scandinavian holiday is associated with snaps. So maybe everyone knows we have bad food.
Yeah.
It's like pickled herring and strong alcohol. Gammeldansk.
Yeah.
Akvavit.
All boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just a typical thing from our parts of the world, you know.
Yeah. But it is fun.
Yeah.
Good time.
Part of the culture.
Part of the culture.
So, yeah. So yeah, I mean. Yeah, it's interesting, especially now. I think it's Polish people or people, you know, from what's called Balticum. They also drink a lot of vodka with their stuff, because I know some people that were sitting with some people, you know, that worked here in Sweden with farming and all that when they were doing it. Just passed around a bottle of vodka, and they eat a lot of sausage and pickled vegetables, and
Yeah. Ooh, Greg is giving a lot of spoilers.
Oh,
I think
Greg, don't spoil.
He's growing impatient because of
Seriously,
his
Greg,
feedback's
we
gonna-
want it to be like opening a Christmas gift
Yeah, don't say anything.
with the
We want
guy.
to make complete fools of ourselves. We want to spit it out into a glass and say, "What the fuck is this?" And then you say,
No.
"This is a
We wouldn't do that.
59-year-old, $10,000 a bottle."
Yeah, $1 million.
$1 million.
But Greg, we are looking forward to.
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah.
And we whenever you're ready, we are ready.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna change our. There we go. Oh, so fancy.
I'm actually gonna pour myself a little Dram.
You do that. I mean, like I said, I'm not drinking so much anymore, so I'm gonna finish off these glasses.
I'm just gonna have a little bit.
Nice.
Because I feel like we can push it toward the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, definitely.
And then call it a night. I have a big day tomorrow.
Yeah. You know this 1927?
Yeah.
Not 25. 25.
Yeah, the 25.
It smells like cheese now. Camembert. What's called camembert? Seriously?
What?
Yeah, seriously. I get that like cheese nose from this one.
God damn it! Why do you have to ruin everything for me?
If you smell it, it smells like cheese now.
Screw you.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I am such an advanced.
Yeah, you're 2 levels above me. At least it's not deep fried. Yeah, maybe that would be an improvement.
Deep fried camembert?
No, it's when we're talking about sylta, the pig's head and stuff.
I mean, not so far where I live, you can actually buy a deep fried pizza.
Where?
Hammer.
Really?
They have a pizza. I don't know if the pizzeria still exists now since they build the ways there, where you're going. But they used to have a pizzeria that had deep fried.
Wow.
And I remember when I lived in New Zealand, they had like their version of Snickers, and you could buy deep fried.
Yeah.
And I always ask the question why.
Yeah.
But I heard it's supposed to be good with ice cream and that kind of stuff.
We talked about this with Dominic before, and when I was in Scotland watching football, one of the fellow fans who we were kind of hanging out with, he had to try the deep fried Snickers bar.
Yeah.
He left half of it on the roof of the taxi before jumping in. He wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like I said, I tried haggis. I really love it.
Yeah, I never had the courage to taste it.
I hope if Jesper is still here. I know there is Danish cuisine that I tried when I worked in Copenhagen at the hotel. When I did like staff meals, they had this in like a bread thing, toasted bread thing. They did like a cup, and they fill it with some hot white sauce, and they had asparagus and chicken and other onions and that kind of stuff in it. It was really weird. I don't remember the name of it. I just remember it was really weird when I tried it, and I didn't like it. I think it was white asparagus. There's the thing, or canned white asparagus they had. It was really weird. Tartello. Yeah, thank you, Jesper.
Tartaletto.
Yeah, that was probably the weirdest Danish food I have tried, if I should be honest. It wasn't to my flavor profile. I know a lot of people there, especially the Danish people, were like, "Oh yeah."
You make the bread into the cup, you mean?
Yeah.
I've tried not that, but my mom made a dessert once. I don't remember what that was called either, but it was like a cookie basically in that shape and topped with something nice. It was very good.
Oh, and soon we also have kroppkaka.
Kroppkaka, yeah.
That's nice. That's basically you do like mashed potatoes, but you do it what's called. You do it more not as quite dry, and then shape it as a ball, and you put fried bacon, sliced bacon in it, and onions, and then you boil it again, and then you have it with melted butter and lingonberries.
And there's a spice in there that's quite iconic, right?
Yeah, I think too. I don't remember because I think it's from Småland, or is it Blekinge? They do it like very typical.
Yeah, and usually
Because I know.
With cowberries or lingonberries, whatever you want to call it. I haven't tried that ever.
Yeah.
When I think of weird Swedish food, I think of like brown beans.
Oh,
I think of.
But they do have those in America as well. I think they call Tennessee beans. I think they call them.
Okay, it's
but
like brown, like beans in syrup and like all grainy. It's very, very, very tasty. And you eat it with pork.
Yeah.
You have blood pudding, blood sausage, and I think that exists pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
But here, we have it here as well.
Lutfisk.
Deep fried Marsbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a tourist trap.
Maybe
what's the weirdest Swedish food you can think of that's like
Lutfisk?
But that's actually good.
Yeah, but it's it doesn't taste anything. That's a fish where they do like especially dry it with certain crystals, hang it up.
But they have lutefisk in the US as well, from the Swedish descendants,
Okay.
Tesoletto's usual sort of starters. Fried eels. We have smoked eels quite a lot.
I have tried deep fried eel, actually.
Deep fried eel?
Yeah.
I've only tried smoked eel.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with the eel, if you ever tried it, you can't eat too much of it because it's so fat.
Yeah.
You get really bad at the tummy, at least I do. I mean, I know my godfather, my mother's big brother, he really loves eel.
Yeah. I think the weirdest thing we eat that's really popular, because lutefisk, not many people eat lutefisk.
Okay.
It's like a tradition, but I've never met anyone who buys it for Christmas. But Kalles caviar, like Swedish caviar.
Yeah, smoked fish eggs.
And like mackerel and tomato sauce.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty Swedish phenomena.
Yeah, the kids love it. They put it on. We put it on our sandwiches.
Yeah.
I do not like the mackerel. I don't like the mackerel.
I really do.
Personally.
And I hate the caviar. Can't stand it.
I am the opposite of you there.
Yeah. Actually. That's why we are called a Dram divided. Thank you for watching and good night.
Yeah. No, we call it cuisine divided. Fine cuisine divided.
Yeah, mackerel and tomato with mayo. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, if you like it.
I think most of the food we eat here, because we're like 1 hour away from Denmark, so I think we would have a lot in common. Yes, Paul. Yeah. Deep fried crab.
Never tried it. I'm not a sea fish person. Or seashell, or whatever it's called.
It says crap.
Okay.
He just means it's a tourist trap, basically.
Okay. Yeah. What more do we have?
We have French fries on our pizzas.
Yeah, but that's good.
The most popular pizza in Sweden is the kebab pizza, and sometimes we put French fries on it.
And then béarnaise sauce.
That's kind of weird. If anyone in Italy is watching this, sorry.
No, I think the weird one is that one with the banana and the peanuts and the curry.
Oh, Flygande Jakob.
Yeah, pizza.
Flying Jacob.
They have the pizza as well.
I know. It's like a dish where you eat with chicken, and it's a sauce, like a curry sauce, kind of.
Yeah.
And you eat it with banana and peanuts and like rice.
Yeah.
I never liked it. I always hated it.
No, me neither.
Warm bananas are nah.
Yeah, I mean the banana.
But then one guy baked a pizza and he thought like, yeah, I'm gonna put Flying Jacob on this pizza. People were like, okay.
So people talk about pineapples on their pizza.
Yeah, try
But
banana, chicken, peanuts, and curry.
yeah,
That's my girlfriend's. My girlfriend usually orders that kind of pizza.
Yeah,
I like.
I mean, I
pineapple on
have
pizza.
no problems with pineapple on my pizza. I know that's a real big debate amongst a lot of people. Me personally, I have no problems with.
No.
But I'm curious. Oh, Jesper likes it.
Hey,
Yeah, you see.
he's on the same team as my girlfriend then,
Yeah,
or my fiance.
yeah.
I'm not a
Interesting.
fan. Like
No, me neither.
warm bananas, or like I can eat them when you do the
Deep fried.
no, not deep
Oh,
fried.
when you're barbecuing with
Yeah,
the
you put
tin
them in the
foil
foil. What's it
with
called? We
chocolate.
call it
With
fondue,
chocolate.
right?
Oh, yeah, and you do have some
What else?
chocolate.
Fondue, I think we call
Yeah,
it. It's fake fondue, but
yeah,
that's the one time I can eat warm bananas.
definitely. And you have ice cream with it.
Yeah, that's good. Or deep fried bananas. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
like
That's
banana in food, like banana bread. No. Barbie with whiskey and whipped cream. Never tried that.
Interesting. Yeah, barbecue banana.
Ooh, we
I
could
know
have
there
a
was a
we could have a
burger
debate
joint.
show now.
There was a burger joint I know that did like an Elvis impersonated burger, and it was like except from the bun, the bread. I mean, the meat. It was peanut butter, which actually is really good to put on your hamburger. I just want to tell people that put peanut butter on your hamburger is really good. And then it was jalapenos, hickory sauce, or I think it was hickory sauce, banana, bacon, cheese, shit ton of cheese, yeah, and onion rings, and it was just a ridiculous coleslaw. It was basically just a big one.
Yeah, but speaking of the Elvis thing, one thing that's not so common here, but that I grew up with because of my mother introducing it to us was PB&J sandwiches, like peanut butter and jam.
Yeah, I hadn't actually have to say there. I do like a little bit of it. You know, when you have peanut butter and jelly or yam, it can be quite nice on the bread. You know,
it's really good. One of my favorites.
But I'm not. It wouldn't be something I could eat every day.
My mother used to put peanut butter and pickles.
Okay, interesting.
And or cheese and pickles. Am I getting confused? But I've heard good things about both actually.
Okay, but I would highly recommend anyone to try hamburger and put some peanut butter with it.
Where do you put the peanut butter?
On the hamburger, on the burger meat. And then you can put cheese and all that. It's weird as hell, I know, but seriously.
Like while you're frying it?
No, after, you know. Like a ketchup, if you put ketchup.
Sounds really weird.
I know, but seriously.
I appreciate the tip. I will definitely try it sometimes. Yeah. Sometime.
Oh, you could do a crêpe. It's called crêpes.
Crêpes.
Yeah. Remoulade. Ah, remoulade. Yeah, we do.
We have Danish remoulade. The best sauce to eat with your fish.
Yeah, roast beef or fish.
Or like what's panerad in English?
Pan fried
fish.
Yeah.
And like the breadcrumbs and stuff and the remoulade.
Or deep fried fish and chips.
Yeah. With potatoes. Yeah, it's so good. So good.
Oh yeah, it's really good. That remoulade.
Banana flambéed with rum. Yeah, maybe that would work too.
Just want to tell the people here that are not from Scandinavia, you need to try remoulade.
Oh, definitely.
It's a cold sauce, yellow. Mostly, I think it's mostly yellow due to the
if it has
gurkmeja.
What's gurkmeja? Yeah. I had it on the tip of my tongue just now.
It's one of those spices you have in curry to make it yellow.
Yeah, turmeric.
Turmeric.
It's you can have curry in it sometimes as well, I think. Yeah. But it's like a mayo with Why don't we know any of the ingredients in English?
Chopped pickles.
Yeah.
Pickled fruit, or pickled fruit, but pickled...
capers.
Yeah.
Yes, it's delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, pickled cumin and cabbages.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. But usually there's capers in it, right?
Could be, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, we used to do it when I was working as a chef, but it was always... I really love it with the roast beef on a sandwich.
Yeah.
And some fried onions. It's deep fried
parsley.
onions. Yeah.
Dragoon. What's dragoon? Break. Apparently.
Yeah, Greg, some of these combinations can be deadly in many ways for you. I think that's why they call it an Elvis, because he had quite an unhealthy lifestyle at the end of his career.
Yeah.
But still, Marmite. Yeah, Marmite. I have tried Marmite like 2 times when I lived in New Zealand, and it wasn't for me. But who knows? That could be an interesting combination.
I know there was one like very well-known chef who used not Marmite but some kind of like stock paste to season his chicken and his meat rather than salt and pepper. So you're not in bad company there, James.
No. It's just weird what becomes spices you put. What more do we have? Oh, we have cooked calvadilkött.
Boiled veal with
in a dill sauce.
Dill sauce.
Cream. Yeah,
it's not something I'm familiar with.
No, haven't you tried it? It's really good.
I haven't eaten like red meat in it.
No, I know you haven't, but it's cooked. Especially when it's cooked for a few hours, just so the meat is really nice.
Yeah. And one cool thing about Swedish food is many dishes you can have with either ketchup and mustard or like lingonberry sauce. And it's equally good either way.
Yeah.
Like when you go to the fast food place and you have like a sausage with mashed potatoes, they will ask you, do you want ketchup and mustard or do you want lingonberry? That's pretty cool, I think, because very different kind of sauce for the same food, and it works equally well.
I mean, our culture, especially
a meal divided.
A meal divided. Oh, that's nice, Craig.
That's my name.
Yeah.
Emil.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's just I think it's told some Americans that on another YouTube channel. If you have Scandinavian, especially Swedish people, I can't really talk about the Norwegians, people from Finland and Denmark, but I know people from Sweden. If you have Swedish people over, if you're gonna have a dish for them to eat, always make sure you have enough sauce for it.
Yeah.
Because I think that's one of the ways we can get really offended if you don't have any sauce with the meat. When we're eating, because we always put a lot of sauce in our stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically it's not meat with sauce, it's sauce with meat.
Yeah.
We went to bath. Yeah.
When me and my brothers and my father were in Austria once, we wanted to order like a proper schnitzel.
Yeah.
And when we got it was like a piece of meat this big, fried and everything, the breadcrumbs, and then like this, like a bowl this size with potato, like lightly sauced potato salad in it, and like a slice of lemon. That was it. We were like, "Where's the sauce? We can't
ketchup.
Eat this." No béarnaise sauce we wanted with our schnitzel. So it's definitely a culture clash.
Yeah.
In Sweden, we eat everything with a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
Like we have in everyone's fridge, there's at least one shelf that's just different kinds of sauce, like jams and stuff, and ketchup and mustard. At least one shelf, at least.
And that happened to me. Yeah, and that happened to me when I lived in the States. I remember the family I was living with when they we did some barbecuing and had this very nice fine cut steak. and we were eating it inside. And I was like, just went to the fridge to get some barbecue sauce, and everyone was looking at me like dead silent. What are you doing? I was like, I'm just gonna bring some sauce. And I remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it back. I guess people got offended, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm from a culture when it's how we roll with our dishes. I mean, if you don't bring the sauce, you can get out of the house.
Yeah, basically, like when we make patties with potato, like beef patties.
Yeah.
With potatoes and stuff, we have a brown sauce.
Yeah.
And you take a lot of brown sauce. It's like a soup when it's on your plate.
Yeah.
Like eat it with a spoon. It's so good.
Yeah.
Definitely a saucy culture.
Yeah.
Ketchup and mayonnaise, they do go well together.
Yeah. Do you see Jesper's comment here? One shelf with sauce and the rest is beer.
Pretty much. And then you buy the meat at the store when you need to cook. Sometimes we only eat sauce and drink beer.
Yeah.
That's why we are so intelligent. Fläsk is taken med brunsås. Yeah, exactly. Now
we're talking.
Now you've done it. Does Swedish whiskey can be purple? Famous Swedish meat? Ooh, that's a really interesting question.
We should do that as an episode.
That should be an episode, definitely.
Oh, we could have cooked some meats. Yeah, or some meals, Yeah, it would be interesting. But then we know what we should do. Biltemakorv.
Biltemakorv.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm laughing. It's a cheap sauce that you can buy at quite a famous store here in Sweden that sells automobile parts and home repair stuff.
Yeah.
And I think the sausage cost half a euro or something like that.
5 cents, right?
Yeah.
5 kronor.
50. Yeah.
No, 50 cents. Yeah.
Yeah, 50 cents. So yeah, it's quite famous.
Really famous. They have like hats and T-shirts with their sausages on it.
Yeah,
a huge thing here in Sweden.
It's a culture.
It's a culture. Biltemakorv.
Yeah.
Yeah, reindeer is eaten in Sweden. It's delicious.
Yeah, moose as well.
One of the few meats I still eat. Actually, we buy. You buy it and it's like very thinly sliced. It's called skav, and it's basically like a kebab. You get it in a block and you fry it, and then you like peel it with fork so it goes all grainy, and you eat it with
in bread.
You can eat it in bread. You can have it with potatoes and make like a little stew out of it. You can eat it with pasta and add garlic and stuff. Very good meat. Reindeer, moose, and also
sometimes
deer.
Yeah, I mean, you can also eat beer actually, but that's really limited up north.
Yeah, and we have wild boar as well.
I mean, boar is basically everywhere. They're like everywhere. Yeah. They've become more like a pest these days.
Pulled reindeer. Yeah, basically.
They're also
very good. If you haven't had a chance to try it sometime. It's very good.
It's nice. Especially if you do a creamy sauce with lingonberries and some potatoes or some root vegetables to that. It's really nice.
One of the things when we have like in Sweden we have markets. I don't know what the proper
food markets.
No, I don't mean food markets. I mean like Kiviksmarknad.
Okay.
Basically like carnivals or like theme parks that move around through the country. So like one day they're here in this village and all the people who sell stuff go to that part of the country for 2 days, and then they move on to this part, and then they go through the country like this. And we call them markets. And one of the staples when you go to these markets is to have moose kebab. And it's so good. It's so good.
You remember that the moose stew?
The weird thing is you get a moose kebab, you get the pita bread, you get the moose meat, you get a salad, and then you have hamburger dressing and lingonberries. And it's delicious. It's so fucking weird.
Do you remember that moose stew I did?
Yeah, oh my god. But you're a wizard in the kitchen.
I did a year ago. or 2 years ago. I did a moose stew with port. It's called port, a stout. So it was basically like a beef and Guinness stout stew, but I changed the beef with moose instead. Fucking delicious.
Yeah, very good.
And a lot of root vegetables.
Yeah, I had a few servings of that.
Yeah, Greenland, they have some interesting stuff there.
Greenland and Iceland are weird in what they eat. In Iceland, I think they have like shark meat fermented in its own urine, sliced into cubes, and But
at the same time, due to their climates, what harsh environments they've been living in, I understand that you eat everything you can. We'll say.
Sure.
Don't you think so? I mean, due to what
Sure.
Yeah.
But if I mean,
if
that was logic, you would just eat the shark. You wouldn't like bury it in the sand for half a year and then dig it up.
But still,
so I don't think that holds up as an argument.
Yeah, of course. But at the same time, you have to be, adventurous.
True. Only the bravest.
You can also do a Bear Grylls. I'm out of water and time to drink my own pee.
Yeah. Found clean water. Add packet of powdered piss.
Yeah. So I mean, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think we have to wrap it up. I've got
I know you're
early
gonna go
morning
away.
tomorrow.
Yeah. So, people, thank you so much for being here, all of you. Once again, we're very
thank you for
happy.
joining us.
Yeah, I raised my glass here.
Yeah, I have nothing left in my glass. I'm raising it anyway.
So
happy Christ going to heaven day.
Tomorrow.
Happy whatever day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Eid Mubarak. Bayram Mubarak.
Happy working day tomorrow for you who are gonna work. Not off.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next time. So take care, okay?
Take care, everyone.
Bye. See you. We're just gonna mute ourselves.